Okay, end of the music. We are on the moon floor. Maybe we can wait a bit more. I think Victor is on the toilets. Ah, no, he shut down the sound.
In social apps.
Hi guys.
Hey, Victor.
¿Qué tal?
Okay, we will recognize that.
Is it Ramstein?
Yeah, of course it's Ramstein. Is this also from the Jewel set?
It's from, yeah, it's the original song of Triple X. No, not Rammstein. Yeah, it's Wolfenstein, not Rammstein. 20 years ago. Now you have it in
right.
HTML. Okay, what do you think? Do we wait a bit more or do we start? Because there is a lot of sun here. My rosé is on the fridge, so
We can start, can't we? 2 minutes over.
let's wait 3 more and on 5 we start. Blinky, as you don't have speakers, no, you have to sync. So, sing, man.
Hang on. Not sure if y'all could hear that.
Yes, we can.
I love that band. I don't know why. They're all about Vikings.
Hello guys. Let's start, I guess.
Yeah, we
Is
can.
there any questions?
No question, thank you.
Somebody left.
Okay, yes, let's start this new meeting. Thank you to be there once again. It's a pleasure to have you on board. Maybe a little words. We put a new service in place now. Blinky, I'll let you speak about it and give the email address so to explain a bit to the people.
Okay, well, so we get a lot of support requests. We've gotten a lot less since Poseidon V2 has come out, but we still get them. Sometimes they come in and come in a lot at a time and don't get tracked very well. Or somebody comes and gets some help and wants some help from somebody else. So what we've done is we put in a support ticket system. It's you'll be able to email it, and it will generate it for you. You'll be able to go then to a website and track the ticket. You'll be able to put attachments. If you do attachments, they have to be under 2 gigs. I think that's reasonable for this industry. And it'll be able to help us quantify the level of service that we're going to have. Moving forward, there's going to be, of course, a lot of other services that we're going to be providing, and some are going to be sold services with probably service level agreements and things like that. So it's a part of a bigger picture. For now, it's mostly for supporting the master nodes and supporting questions or people's advertising concerns. Any question you got, pretty much, you can send to it. Please don't spam it, or we will ban you. And the address is support@pirl.io. Dubs, you want them to see the website too?
I think we can just work for the moment with email support, and it's way better. We will publish website later. So that's the new thing we put in place, and I think it's really necessary. With the time, website will have it, but it's way easier normally to just send an email, and you can reply to the email you receive and so on. And yeah, let's do stuff simple instead of complicated.
Well, yeah, and to be clear, in case you're worried about your email, when you make a ticket on there, it's going to email you anyway. So even if you were going to use the form to try to get out of sending your email, you might as well just send the email.
Also, for the people that has problem with Poseidon or change device or whatever, for the two-factor authentication, you have now to email to that address with the email you used to register in Poseidon, and give us your username so we can verify that you are legit, and then we will do.
You cut out there at the last minute, unless that was just me.
I don't know. I have a shit internet. Okay. So you have to send an email with your Poseidon username, with the email address you use it to register, and then we will deactivate it for you. But there is no other way to do it. So you can ping everyone on Discord. We will give you the procedure to do it, and we will not deactivate it if you just DM us. So please use the email. It's for security reason. I want to come over a question that was asked on Twitter about the financial statement and so on, because some people think maybe we are like Clune and we will make a company and so on. But the process for Mauritius is really hard. We have a business plan like 40 page. 40
is more like it, yes.
It's more like?
Yeah. 40.
Yeah, 40. And so they check everything, financial statement, if we can pay the people, if the product is viable, if there is some usage and so on. So it's pretty hard to do it, and they go really deep on the study. So it's why we are confident and we can reply some kind of response to the people.
It's for these licenses. It's basically they have an entire board that only do this for the fintech industry. So they have actual specialists in the area who do the study for the fintech projects, because the sandbox license it's not like the ordinary company licenses, because it just doesn't frame one simple business, but something that the regulations currently don't have as a rule. So they're making really a hard study on that. In the business plan, we have present how we expand Pirl locally and how we expand it globally, and basically all our plans for expansion in the years ahead, and how we will be beneficial for the people there and all the people around the world, and why they need what Pirl brings to the table. So this is why we have been so excited about the approval, because out of all the projects out there that have been in this, we are in the batch of the first 5. So it really means a lot to us. We have linked earlier the requirements. I'll put them here as well. The document requirements.
Yeah, let me find it.
Yeah, I got it.
I posted. But basically, Mauritius State create a law for us, and if they do that, you can be sure that they check everything. They ask, I don't know the word in English, casier judiciaire. It's if you have criminal record and so on. I don't know the name. They asked me that. They ask everything.
Background check.
Thank you.
Or some people call them, no, I shouldn't say that. Never mind. Ends with probe.
We have to.
6 inches in the backyard.
Yeah, God, I was cracking up on that this morning.
Like Jagged likes to say.
Any sentence that has waking up in 6 inches.
I'm happy that he's not here. I hope he never listens to this. And for the people who wasn't here the last meeting, we announced this sandbox license. We said what is it about. You can check out the article. We try to put enough details in there. Yeah, thank God we are not recording this. No, keep it off the record, man. You're the only one who can deliver it in writing.
Oh, we're recording this, aren't we? That's the only reason I said it.
Yep. So do you guys have any more questions? This was a good question from the person in Twitter, and there was even a guy that is not part of Pirl community, and he just outraged that the guy that answered the question was not so critical, but we really think that with everything that we do, we have been as transparent as possible, even with these meetings. There is nothing that we will not answer here. Everyone knows that these meetings are absolutely open. There is no agenda for them. Basically, we start like this. We open with all the questions that you guys have. We share if we have something exciting, and it's always been like this. I mean, this is the maximum transparency, and if this guy is so shocked about it, maybe he should check the details, you know.
Nooptic, will Pirl be decentralized? No. At least at launch, it will not be decentralized because we are dealing with fiat and so on. And get a license and get governments that approve fiat, and you say after that, hey guys, we will decentralize it, for them it's like, yeah, that's really hard to do. So we have to prove first that we are serious centralized, and then we will make it decentralized. Maybe
And
you make a reference to Binance decentralized, but I think it's just the name is decentralized.
just something to input here. It's impossible and really impossible, and it will never happen to have a decentralized exchange with fiat.
Too big of a security risk.
You will know absolutely against any possible law and against the technical details. It just cannot work if you have fiat money and so on. It cannot be decentralized. You need bank accounts that will be settling this money. It's like the total opposite of decentralized. The infrastructure can be decentralized and so on, but not in the meaning that you say a decentralized exchange. Not that Binance is decentralized exchange. Binance is not a decentralized exchange as well.
Yeah, and probably our interfaces will be decentralized because it's run client side, and yeah, that's would be the goal to do it.
Yeah, something I just wrote. Binance holds 6 out of 11 nodes in their system. This is not decentralized.
It's 51.
Yeah, they're holding permanent consensus. How is this decentralized exchange? And the listing of coins costs $100,000.
And
a real
50,000.
decentralized exchange concept do not require any fee to list because it's decentralized. It should list assets for trading with consensus, a blockchain consensus, not with $100,000. So people should be aware of the details for these things.
I have to say that Pirl Cloud is coming to the wallet also. So to Pirl app, it's something that we are currently integrating. So that's coming.
Yeah, Dr. Terminus, this is actually one of the goals of our project for long-term thing. We want to be able to provide, content delivery networks for lots of things, applications, blockchain access, file storage access, as well as services built on top of that, provided by our development team to be able to do some of the nice things that you're, thinking about doing right now. So technically, you could store your files on there right now. You might second guess it. The ease of access is not quite there yet. The payment structures aren't quite there yet. And then the other node type that we were going to make for selling private storage and other things hasn't been released yet. So it's coming.
Okay, because you guys are all really calm, can you notice? No, Dr. Terminus is not planned for the moment. So it will be like that. Same collateral and so on.
Alop, it's really not so much of a trading platform, but an exchange. We want to provide our people easy entry into the ecosystem, not so much about listing other assets. I don't think that this is the idea. The idea is not to be making money out of fees. It's to have complete ecosystem, and a good ecosystem would always have an easy entry, even with a debit card or credit card at one point, things like this, because it comes with all these applications and functionalities that shall bring the benefits of decentralization, but you need and have to be able to easy entry this ecosystem. Otherwise, it's useless.
I have to say there will be fees because we need to pay the people to work
No,
on that.
there will be fees, but the idea is not to link 100 shitcoins and make
Exactly.
money from their fees. This is what I said.
Yeah.
Of course, there have to be on what's traded, but not the idea to make volume on so many different projects. It's not a trading platform, but an exchange.
Yeah, I think Cryptopia doing well for that. Cryptopia, yeah, or Binance or whatever. Sorry for the example. But
other coins will be listed. That was said. It's just that we're probably not going to be going for what you might think we're going for.
Yeah, exactly. There will be a few coin, but no, that's. Yeah, PLX will be the way to swap PL to fiat, and that's our own main goal. You put your credit card, you get PL back, and that's all. And PLX will be linked to PillPay, so the shop or online commerce and so on can just say, okay, I will accept Pill to pay for goods, but I want to keep 10% in fiat and the rest in Pill. They would be able to do it later.
Or completely accept Pirl for payment and just receive fiat. So
or even some other things.
This is easy for the adoption of Pirl Pay because they just open another flow of money, and it's good for both merchants and Pirl as a project.
And I have to say, regarding the poll we made on Twitter, PillPay is quite solicited, and yeah, a lot of people want it. That's very cool.
And just to further that point, there's a huge vacuum in the industry right now for online payment services that fiat to crypto that have other services tied to them. Like you don't find a lot of exchanges, for instance, that actually offer you anything other than an exchange, right? They want to suck up your funds and transfer fees and minimum amounts that you have to get your money out. We're not necessarily trying to do that as much as we would like to become synonymous with services that could be provided by other gateways that are in place right now, such as PayPal. So you wouldn't think you would go to PayPal and then go to the PayPal trading platform and start trading your euro for US dollars, etc. It's like I made everybody think on that one.
Look, shitcoin Sherpa.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey man, happy to see you here. Thanks for the review. Any feedback that we get is really greatly appreciated for us.
But I think it's not in the chat.
I guess.
No, I don't see him.
Yeah. Anyway, maybe he'll see it in the video.
Where is he? I don't see him.
I just tagged him. Let's see.
We got any eGem on today?
No, they are slimming, I think. Here it is. Welcome. Thank you very much to be here. Thank you for the review once again. Was well done. Really appreciate it. Let's just unmute your microphone.
Feedback is always welcome. It's something that drives us a lot. It's a big motivation for the people, and it helps us see where we go weak and where we can improve. So
so in adding Pirl Cloud onto Pirl app, is it going to enable users to buy chunks of space? I know we want to work with larger companies, but will that also open individual users to buying chunks of cloud space?
Yeah, go.
And for those who didn't follow, because I remember that we had a small discussion within the team to clear this out as well. The public storage comes with the Marlin network. With Pirl Cloud, we'll basically have public storage and private storage. With the content master nodes, we have right now the public storage, which can be used in future for hosting websites, for hosting decentralized applications, for delivering content through the masternode network around the globe. And the second part will be the storage masternodes who will provide encrypted private storage like Google Drive, for instance, but decentralized again through a masternode network with fractions of the files. No one will be keeping a full file from what I heard so far. So it will be really first of its kind because it's built from the ground up.
Yeah, and I have to say, currently we need some more modification, but the documentation of Pirl is running on our own network. And if you type docs.pirl.io, you will see you will be redirected to the nodes.
My question was, are people going to be able to buy more space through the Pirl app?
Yeah, they will be able to do it, of course. Not maybe directly, but yeah, that's the goal. Because
When it's ready.
Yeah, when it's ready. It will be soon. We are on it.
Thank you very much.
We basically have the hard part of it, to be honest. I mean, the infrastructure, the way it growth, the way we have it right now, it's really all this capacity and specification we have on the table. This is really the hard part. The rest is just the front gates.
Yeah, we need to make it user friendly and easy to use, because otherwise people will not use it. For example, in Pirl app, you will be able to just and boom, it's a
exactly as easily usable as on a traditional service. Sorry, I was just taking KGO.
I got him.
Okay.
Oxenos, no, there is no frame PLP and PLX because we are working hard on that, and that's a lot of security check and so on. So it will be this year for sure. Sorry, we will probably make a beta on that, and you guys will be able to implement it in your web shop, because we will be building plugins and so on. It will need to be hard to test.
Security is very important. You guys see what's going on lately, and really this is a huge concern and the biggest priority for us.
Meaning security, anonymity, and so on.
When people's money and investment are on the line, as we are the people behind the project, we feel this like a responsibility to make it as secure as possible. And you know that with the 51% attack and how we managed to react to that, So this will always be one of the biggest concerns and priorities.
Yeah, about the 51 attack, we are in discussion with few coins to be their security firewall and monitoring place. So that's on the discussion now. I will maybe put something in this chat soon because we are working on it. A lot of you guys already asked me what is it because you see it in Dev Diary. It's completely decentralized, so it's a bit slow for the moment. We are improving that. Don't take the design as the definite one. But it's sort of something that I want to share with you. It's a small demo, and here you can see it. I think it's okay if you click to the link. You will be able to see the Pirl chat up and running. That's a little demo. It's a chat. For the moment, you will be able to use it anonymously. So we will not link to phone numbers. You will be able to do it in the future to retrieve history and so on. It requires a small fee to pay the contract transaction. It's encrypted between two peoples, and it's running on the Pirl chain. So
that's amazing.
Here it is. Yeah, love. Each line is a transaction. Nimna, you can speak. Go ahead, man.
We're waiting.
Yeah, all the information, your history will be in the contract. So when you reconnect, you have to be able to see on your new chat your new message. And we are already on part 2 to improve the speed of it, because you have like few seconds between two messages.
But completely encrypted.
Yeah. And decentralized. I think we lost everybody.
Everybody's looking at the loop, you know.
Yeah, it will be mobile. We will publish it to iOS and Android, and you will also be able to use it in the browser if you want, because it will
And the
run.
best part is that there is a dark theme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
White, dark, and probably another themes.
That's awesome, man. This is all the fun and quality of having a designer on the team. I miss that so much.
Working on it, many iterations right now around it.
Hello.
Yep, great things
Hey,
require
Bob.
quality. Oh, hey, Toxic. Hey, man.
Hi.
Sorry for banning you. You should have just contact me.
No, bro. Like, no. I just deleted my whole old account. It's okay. I have like a new mail and thing. By the way, DP Telecom already unbanned me on my old account.
Fat will take care for you, for Poseidon.
I'm
Yo,
working
when
with
you-
them on
when you
private
guys-
message right now.
When
Well,
you
yeah,
guys
you-
say encrypted, am I live? Yo.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. When you guys say encrypted, like, are you saying like the app signal sort of thing? Like,
Yeah, in fact, you
like
and
cops can't fucking read shit. You know, like the police and shit. when it's just me and my friend talking to each other about our big drug deal going down? Is this what we're talking about?
Exactly.
Okay, sweet. Perfect. Just making sure. All right.
Only you and the guys that have the key can see the chat.
Other than that, it's sharded up. But the cops fucking with their
No
computer.
one. Absolutely no one. Absolutely no one. But you have the
Fucking
encryption
right.
key.
Oh my god.
And nobody control there is no database. The database is the blockchain, is the smart contract.
So right. So there's not stored in fucking any server. It's just fucking sharded up.
Yeah, it's peer to
right
peer.
up.
Anuna, when you finish your side project, you will know best. But the thing is, right now, usually with blockchain, you can send a transaction, and inside the transaction, you can send text. Okay, so you can send it not encrypted, but you can also build completely decentralized application where this message have only two access points. And the two access points is you and the person you send it to. So you're the only two peoples on the universe who have the key for that door. And there is no main key or anything that can read this information. It's simply how...
amazing. Yeah,
and it's really not planned.
So you're using the portal instead of using it to like send cryptocurrency. You're using it to send chat now, encrypted chat. So, oh my fucking god, that's so sweet. Okay, I'm done.
And also,
a little bit of excitement
because we want to have a lot of people that can use it. We will put some kind of advertisement. So I will explain the advertisement. You need a small balance to see that. Teenagers and so on don't want to pay to chat. Okay, when you have zero Pirl to make the transaction, you could have the possibility to say, I want to earn Pirl. You click on that button, an advertisement will show and say, okay, watch this advertisement for 1 minute and you will have 10 Pirl for it. And boom, your account is credited. It not cost anything.
Right. Cool. Nice.
Yeah, it will help. It will definitely help adoption, because otherwise, what you have to do right now, okay, when we have the file ready, it's good, but right now, first you have to buy Bitcoin. Then you have to send the Bitcoin over to stocks exchange, for instance, to Stacks. Then you have to buy the Pirl, and then you have to send it to the wallet of this chat. No one will do that. So really, it should be easily adopted. The transactions gas is really low. So one message will basically cost you absolutely almost nothing, but in terms of money. So you are paying basically for encrypted chat, and you are not paying much for it. It's 0.0001 cents. It really depends on the network, of course, and the current price, but it's still almost nothing. But in order to get to that, we really need to have easier adoption and some options that can credit some minimum amounts of Pirl to the people. Even with one Pirl, you will be able to send quite a lot of messages, I think.
Yeah, you will have a lot.
And later on, we will have of course, the FAT gateway. Then application like this will be as simple as click a button here, send $5 and fund your account with X amount of Pirl, and be able to use it just like this.
And also free Pirl. And we'll see how the community can react. Each retweet of that posted here in Discord, the first 10 will have 10 Pirl. Let's go, guys.
What? Fat, are you here, by the way?
Yeah, sorry. The hotel internet keeps bugging out on me, so I lose.
Did you understand what I'm trying to tell you?
No, I guess I'm going to have to watch my own replay, I think, because I didn't hear.
No, it's like I want my Poseidon account removed.
Yeah, guys, sorry. Can you
yeah, we can take care of that when we're not having this big meeting, by the way.
Yeah,
okay.
And
so we have a Pirl chat?
Yeah, it's not only about this, but really the goal here is to have this ecosystem with a single point of entry, where you just have decentralized chat, you have a decentralized video sharing platform, you have a decentralized marketplace, for instance, you have easy fiat entry, and many other things. Let's not mention everything that we are working on. You guys know the most of it. But it's basically something that you enter and you can use whatever entertainment, communication, social, everything with the benefit of decentralization, hosting websites, decentralized encrypted file storing, anything basically. And in the future, maybe if there is some really good and useful applications, decentralized applications built on Pirl platform, they will of course be able to be added on this platform. Maybe voted with the people, or just discussed within the community. But I think that everything that's nice and useful can get in there. There is a few people that are building some things on Pirl, not yet to be disclosed, but people should be able to see them sooner or later.
Yeah. Guys, I don't know if it's related to this, but by the way, what happened to wait.
We don't know what happened to the website because it's not owned by us, but you can see.
I think he's not in.
You can see it on Poseidon because it's Alan that check it, and there is some problem with the reward and so on. It's not accurate. There is Poseidon. You can check it.
He's not in the channel.
Oh. MKey, yeah, just post the retweet here on the general, so I know who posted it and so on. And I will tip with the bot. Because I see shitcon Sharpart, thank you, man. Ryan, that's okay. That's 3. But your Twitter username is not necessarily the same than the Discord one. Next, one more.
See you, Alep. Thanks for joining, man. Have a nice weekend.
Bye, Alop. MKey. 4. I will tip you guys when this meeting is over. So let's continue. Do you have some question and so on? Very calm meeting today.
I have a question. Is that Pirl app going to run on phones or on a website?
Yeah, the Pirl app is already running on desktop.
Sorry, not the Pirl app. The chat app.
The chat, yeah, of course, definitely. The chat will be on iOS and Android, and web-based also, and in the Pirl app everywhere, in fact. But it will be only one app for the chat in phone and in yeah.
You were talking to me, or
No.
Oh,
generally.
no, I got like disconnected, so I didn't hear anything.
Have you opened this link without Pirl TV? This guy just posts on his client's websites. He just posts his Pirl TV app on his client's websites.
Oh lol.
I think we just hammered their server. It's coming up pretty slow.
Cafe Hakinda Biomezin Gerkengler. Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
MK, it's good. I already got you. No problem. I get a screenshot. I will tip. Thank you. You guys has more question about thing going on or whatever?
Well, what about Pirl app?
Betaizon, you have PirlTube in. I know that you have been missing, but
No,
it's
Pirl Tube I know. Pirl Tube I know.
and Pirl app is getting its wallet functionality upgraded as well to be able to you'll see in the next version. I was just about to disclose something that it's not yet.
It was like
just be careful.
It was
yeah, be careful.
Let me tell. Yeah, I won't tell it.
But it will come to mobile as well. You'll be able to use all these applications without anything else. Like on web version, you don't need MetaMask. On the app version, you don't need a MetaMask. You'll be able to use it on mobile. And by the way, there is not many mobile decentralized applications because simply they don't have internal functionalities for paying the transactions. And you know that in these decentralized applications, everything is running through that. So basically, the decentralized applications that we have right now, not us, but the one that they built on Ethereum, for instance, you have to operate with MetaMask to cover the transactions and so on. On Pirl app, you don't need this because you have an internal wallet functionality. So basically, Pirl app is your wallet and your access to exchange for fiat money, for the decentralized applications, video sharing, chats, encrypted messaging, encrypted data storage, and so on.
Don't go too far.
But what about what?
This is all public information.
Yeah.
Sounds good. By the way, what about but you have like the Pirl app, right? Can you actually open up if you have everything stored on a ledger, can you implement that too or not?
Basically, it's internal wallet functionality. So this internal wallet functionality is pretty much like you have to link your K-stores somehow. But Ledger is just another version. So pretty much like you can log in into the web wallet. It should be close to that at one point.
It's a lot of work. So now we have the basic and we will continue to implement it step by step.
Okay. Because, always it's better to have it stored on a hardware wallet.
Already do, and the key stores are only assessed locally. So basically, it's like running an offline wallet, like running an offline web wallet. You don't get your key stores exposed to the network. The applications just read it locally and let you verify that. So this is a very secure thing. It's very good because usually you have to either download the entire blockchain or you have to get lesser security, but this is a good medium that you both stay secure and don't have to download the entire blockchain.
Okay. Well, anyways, I will have to go. Thanks for any explanation, and I will see you guys later.
See you later. Thanks.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Blinky, why you ask this question? Niklas is working
Just
on
being
that.
myself.
So you will have the beta when it's out.
He deleted it. What are you talking about? You're delusional, Dubs. He never said that. Nice, Niklas.
Yeah, that's a cool one.
Let's put a tag. So it's real. It's not just a mock-up. So to reply to a few questions on Twitter, yes, we keep delivering. Is someone want to talk about something or? Yes, Dr. Termins, we will be always going to be proof of work. And of course, we could implement other mechanism. We are not ASIC resistant for the moment. It's something what we will work on in the future, but we can't do it everything at once. And ethics was also a big concern, firstly for security about 51 attack because they can overtake easily the power. So now we have a bit more delay about that.
Yes, it's not actually so easy right now to attack the chain as it was initially. The ASICs are not so much of a concern anymore. We don't need depot because we have Pirl guard, and delayed POW is basically you lose decentralization because you start to rely on another project and another chain for your security. We have implemented Pirl guard. If you don't have the information yet, you can check it out. it's altering the consensus mechanism to apply penalty to anyone that attacks the blockchain. So we pretty much cover that and don't need a delayed poll, which actually is not only making you a little bit centralized because you rely on this other project, but it also slows down a little bit your blockchain. It limits it in the way it can perform. It limits the possibilities for side chains and other scaling solutions. So Komodo Depot is really not a solution for us. That's the reason the guys developed the delayed blocks penalty system, and you can read about that in Medium, by the way. I'll just share the article here. And something that's also important to say is that now there is totally 6 blockchains that are protected by Pirl Guard, including Pirl. And it have been protecting them as well. So this was really something very nice that we were very happy about. Because if you want this ecosystem to advance, it have to be secure. It cannot be like Ethereum Q6 saying, "Hey guys, like tens of millions have been lost, but we cannot do anything about it." Yeah.
We protect our investor. We do our best to make you guys happy, and we don't want that you lose a lot of money. We do our best. Yeah, don't forget to spread the ash over all the pool. There is a lot of pool available now, and please do it.
I see that Fat and MK are really in depth with these things. So Sexy Pool also great bunch of people who are actually know what they're doing. It's really important also when you're mining to pick a pool that you know can act against any bad acts, like the thing that that happened with the Stratum exploit. You have to know that the pool operator knows what he's doing. So spread the hash and always look for the well-maintained pool with people who know their work.
Yeah, because running a pool, set up a pool is really easy. Maintain it, it's another. Like it's like blockchain. It's each chain. You just put 3 nodes, you clone something, and boom, you have a chain. But when shit happens, that's other thing.
Like not a sponge.
Yeah.
That guy coming out of the pool, that's what I look like when I wake up. I'm like,
I think I got the god. Yeah. Don't know if I can open that. I can post that.
I need to put a link to the IPFS Fat Rabbit on my pool.
No days. Yeah. Remember good day.
So, any more questions? We're hitting the 1 hour mark here, and some of us have to go.
Yep. I think that we will be wrapping that up. Yeah, why not?
No, the person who runs that never joins these.
Right now, I know that Pool Sexy, crypto pools, and what pool are active. So I would say join some of them. Also, what was the other one, guys?
There is a list on.
I forgot the name of the fourth one, but I know that there is 4 really well maintained pool right now. So pick some of them.
Oh, did you mention Wattpool? We got the Wattpool guy here. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mentioned him because I see that he's active. I see that he have been working with FAT on security, and it's important to have someone that you can trust. Pool Sexy is also really active and always responding when there is something that needs to be done. So just make sure that you have active people behind the maintenance of the pool.
And we don't plan to launch a dev pool. Okay, so more question? I think we can close this meeting now. I just
I have to go cook.
I'm happy that Rakul is now here because I was a bit worried because you have to know that he was living in a cave for 1 month, raped.
With 3 petite Asian girls.
Yeah.
In a 5-square bunk bed room. With no water. With no water. The man was running dry all the time.
So yeah, we are happy to see him alive.
I didn't really know that Raku is back. Welcome back, man. Happy that
I
you
came
had a
back
safe
on
trip.
Wednesday. So it's nice to be here, just listen to everything.
In fact, you know that Rakul is back because when you send him a message, you see he reply directly, because otherwise it's more like you see him typing and then you got the message 3 or 4 times because the internet connection was so shitty.
Because his connection there is you send a message, it gets to Singapore, and from Singapore they use pigeons to send the bytes to the island. So imagine trying to watch adult entertainment. It's like 1 frame every 15 minutes.
He's probably got like a 500 gig phone now.
Okay, guys, thank you for joining. It has been pleasure to have you again. I'll go cook because my wife will beat me up otherwise.
Yeah, she will cook you.
So thank you for joining and have a nice weekend, guys.
Okay.
Nice weekend.
Same to you. Thank you very much, guys. See you. Have a nice weekend.
See you later, guys.
See you later. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for all the contribution.
Thanks, everybody. Have a good weekend.